All right, guys, it's Rick here with Gateway Airguns, AirgunWeb. We are on Let's Talk Airguns, and we got Gavin here. We've had a whole crew, almost the whole crew of shooters from somewhere in Georgia. Where are you from, Gavin?
Irwin County.
Irwin County in Georgia. And I'm going to ask you some of the same questions to ask your buddies.
Yes, sir.
So this is y'all's first year here?
Yes, sir.
And what has it been like? Is this what you expected?
It isn't what I expected. It was very scary at first to be in this large room with multiple other people, but now I've grown used to it.
Okay, you've only been here a day.
I know, but I got used to it that
Okay.
quick.
Nice folks, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
I mean, this is, you guys really may not get it until you actually come to see it, but you have, I think they counted over 530 or 550 some odd competitors this year, Sue, is that right?
I don't know.
It was a lot. It was a 500 and some, it was a lot. And then you have coaches, families, friends, extended family. I mean, there are some people, I think I saw a bus pull up that a whole team chartered a bus
Yes, sir.
to come out. So, I mean, this is a big deal, but you have, I think we're going to have opening ceremony today. We may have 3,000 plus in there. It's not a small thing, but it is amazing the camaraderie between not only your teammates, but also other teams. What's it like being around 70 some other, there's like 76 competing teams. What's it like with other teams?
Okay. So I'm not really a people person, so my attitude towards people isn't that great. But I met some people that I really like, so they're like really nice and they like playing like board games and stuff with me. So
it's a different experience when you walk down the aisles. I mean, sure, we got our phones and stuff, but there's also, you have people playing Uno's big here. They should have like an Uno circuit, like like a whole people with their hats like this playing Uno or whatever. I mean, it's competitive. Competitive Uno would be like the second big competition here. But yeah, you have kids that like they camp out down the aisle. So you can show them your camera. They're only going to see a little bit of it, but and it's lunchtime, so it's not even nearly as full. But it's just wall to wall people in here. And yeah, it's not just you hanging out with your team, but you're hanging out with other teams, and yeah, it's very, very cool because there's people from I think 17 or some odd states represented. Yeah. So how'd you get started in all this?
Okay, so we didn't have a team for like 13 years, but 2 years ago my parents started all the shooting sports back up.
All right, cool.
And then
so it's we blame you. Okay, it's fine. Just want to check who we're going to hold responsible for it.
Yes, sir. So my parents also started 22 in archery this year.
Okay.
And then we got second place at state.
Excellent.
So it was very nerve-wracking at first. I wasn't one of the good shooters.
Okay.
But I practiced more, and that helped me get going. And
sure.
I got better. I got a lot better. At state, I was first place out of my whole entire team.
Outstanding. So. Outstanding. And how'd you get started in BB gun? What got you started there?
Okay, so my parents, they were talking about how other counties had BB guns and like stuff like that. And I really wanted to learn how to shoot because my dad was in the military and he liked hunting. So I was like, Dad, I heard about this thing in 4-H. Could we maybe do a BB gun team just to try it? And then he's like, I don't know. And then we started going through like everything. They went and got certified. And then it was just like this whole little thing for the first year. And then it grew and grew and grew until eventually we have First Shot, which is my parents' organization. It's a nonprofit.
That's cool. And you like it?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you shoot BB and you shoot 22 as well?
Yes, sir.
And how do you like, it's very, very different, right? So BB is like, it's you and that stinking target 5 meters away, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
the tiny little tiny bullseyes. And what's 22 like? Are you shooting steel or paper on 22?
Paper.
Okay, paper. And what range?
50 yards,
50
150 feet.
Okay.
And
open sight?
I shoot telescopic.
Okay, no, cheater. That's fine. I would too, by the way. I can't see anything without my glasses.
Yes, sir. I actually stare over my glasses when I shoot. It helps me see better.
Okay.
But whenever, it's like me and that target, it's like I'm going to shoot that target. I thought I got a perfect 100 standing. It was a 98.
Oh, man.
I was so close.
That's exciting, though, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I like at my range. I have this in my back. I say my backyard, but I have 20 acres, and part of it I have set up for a range. So I have all the berms set up, and I have 100 yards. I have a big shooting area where it's all kind of shade cloth, and so we shoot from there. And I have steel targets from 25 out to 100 yards, and I just love shooting steel.
Yes,
I love watching these little targets that are that big, and I'm hitting those things at 100 yards, watching them spin. It is so much fun. I really, really, really enjoy it. So I get it. I get it. If it shoots, I want to shoot it. You were telling me you like just shooting, right?
I just like shooting in general. It's like having the power to put holes in that paper.
Yep. Yeah, my wife likes shooting. She likes shooting reactive stuff, don't you, Sue?
Yeah, to me that's the only way to go is reactionary.
Yeah, she likes steel targets. She likes to see things explode and
I
fall
don't
down.
mind paper if I can see it. Part of my problem is I can't see it.
She likes to shoot and see targets that change colors. So yeah. So you got into BB gun. You're here. So you're like y'all's first year here.
Yes, sir.
I've asked the questions. I'm gonna ask you. I've asked the other guys the same question. So it's sometimes you get a target that ain't great.
Yes, sir.
What do you do to get past that? So that because you got 4 targets you got to shoot.
Yes, sir.
And if you got a bad one or a bad shot, you still got more shots to take. So you can't just quit.
Yeah.
So what do you do to get past it, and how do you help your teammates get past it?
Okay. So for me, I get angry a little bit because
Really?
I'm just like, I don't like this. And then my mom, who's right there, she helps me get past it. She's like, it's okay. You can keep going.
Moms are good. Moms are good for that.
Yes, sir. And then when my teammates are down about a target, I'm like, hey, it's okay. You know, you'll still always be better than me.
I had a really good friend of mine, and every time I felt really low, I'd call him because his life was he seemed to always have stuff going on worse than me. I say that teasingly, but it was funny. He was a good friend of mine. I get it. All right. And you help your friends, and you get past it. It's, like we were saying earlier with your other buddies, I mean, we're all going to have our bad days.
Yes,
we're all
sir.
going to have our shot cards that don't work out.
Yes, sir.
But you can't quit.
Can't quit. You gotta keep going.
It's so easy today. So many people just want to, when things get tough, they just want to quit. They don't want to persevere or push through or learn how to overcome. If you can learn that, if you can learn how to overcome with a good attitude, man, there's very little that can get in your way that's going to derail you. It's huge. And if this can help you do that, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. So what is your favorite thing about being here? It's first year here, so it's not like you have a ton of experience, but what's your favorite thing about being here?
Okay, so last night we went to Dave & Buster's. I really like that.
Okay. All right. Now you haven't experienced the barter bar yet.
Not yet.
All right. That's going to be fun. That's generally speaking a big, absolute chaos. So what you want to do is find something really obscure and go find Keith. He's the president and CEO of Gammo Daisy. He's tough. He's a tough negotiator, but you find something really obscure and you go try and get something from Keith. If you can extricate something out of Keith's hands, you will have done well. So that's your goal.
Tomorrow and tell us what you got.
Yes,
well, I think when's barter bar? That's tomorrow night, I think.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so you'll have to come back Thursday. We'll be here. We'll be here all week. So anything you want to say to folks out there that have never shot anything that maybe be thinking, wow, what's it like? Could it be fun? I mean, what would you tell somebody that is like wondering if they should get into shooting sports?
You should definitely try it. I mean, if you don't like it, then you can, of course, always back out. But if you really, really like it, then you keep going and you find bigger stuff like that you really like, and then you can keep shooting, and it'll eventually come all the way to the end of your life.
Yeah. And do you do any hunting?
I actually never gone hunting before. This year, I got 2 in 1 shot.
No, sir. What'd you get? 2 of what?
Does. One of them was a baby, and I felt absolutely terrible.
Probably felt bad about that one.
And
Yeah,
I broke her
it.
back, and she was still alive.
Well, you finished the job quick, though, right?
Yes. I mean, not really. My dad had to shoot it like.
I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to help you out here. It's okay. It's all right. Look, it's one of those things, man. As a hunter, you always want to take the perfect shot, but just like your targets, you don't always get the perfect shot. You got to You got to finish the job.
Yes,
You
sir.
got to get out there and finish it. When you get finished the job, that's the important thing. So,
Yes,
but you
sir.
can do some more hunting.
Not really. It
Yeah,
wasn't
okay.
mine.
It wasn't your thing. That's fine. That's all right. That's fine. I like hunting. I don't get to do nearly as much as I'd like to, but I like hunting. I only hunt with air guns though.
Yes, sir.
So I got some big old honking air guns that I like shooting. But anyway, so you're gonna do air rifle? You think you're
My
gonna
parents are actually thinking about starting it up this year. I actually got a gun today. So
You did? What'd you get?
I got a 22. That
The Marauder or the
Arrow.
The Arrow. Oh, the Arrow's a great gun.
Yes, sir.
The Arrow is a super nice gun. So that's a good gun. That gun is 25 yards. You should be able to shoot dime groups with that.
Yes, sir.
You should be able to do dime groups with that. Yeah, absolutely. It's a good gun. Yeah. So you'll have fun with that. All right. Anything else you want to say?
Not really.
You all
but-
done?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, you start shooting tomorrow. You ready for it?
I'm ready.
How'd you do on your test? I was going to ask you about that.
I got like a 96 or a 98.
Hey, man, that's good. Like I tell everybody, man, you do good on your test. That's like getting a free perfect shot card. You want to make the most out of that. You don't want to
Yes, sir.
lose the competition because you guys didn't do good on your test.
Yes, sir.
Man, you can be outshot. Just don't be outsmarted. Do well on your test. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
right. That's it for me.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. All right. You guys have yourself a good day. Leave
Yes,
me the
sir.
mic. Don't walk off.
I'm
like
not
your buddy
gonna.
did.
I'm not gonna walk off like Jacob did.
Yeah. Good. Just try to steal my gear. I know how they are. I'll watch you guys. I go.